Okay, today we are back with another Death Note reaction video. Jordan, we are on episode number 27.
27, brother.
Number 27. L is dead. L is dead. L is dead.
Ibra's also dead. Weddy's also dead. The Yotsuba group is also dead.
L is dead.
L is dead. Watari is dead.
L is dead.
But yet L is still alive. And Watari is still alive. And Light Yagami is still alive. And Kira is still alive. And he's in the process of creating the new world, Jared. Things are about to get spooky.
The past two episodes had quite an eeriness about them, right?
Yeah.
They just seemed different than any episodes we've watched thus far.
Yeah, they felt slower at times.
Yeah.
And I think the writer allowed for much more space.
Yeah.
Within these episodes. Like I'm thinking about the scene where Light went out onto the rooftop?
Yep.
And he saw L just standing in the rain.
Yeah.
And it's just eerie.
Yeah.
Like you could feel something was coming, but we didn't know L was about to die. We should have, though. Our patrons told us about some of the foreshadowing that occurred.
Yeah, a lot of eerie moments of silence, right?
Yeah.
Out in the rain where it just went silent at one point. And then Misa walking, right? You remember her walking and singing in that song? Like, what is happening?
Oh, dear. She was performing, brother.
Yeah.
Opera.
All right. So I don't know if L will be resurrected or if his legacy will continue. Right?
Yeah.
The work that he started will continue with these other folks. But this show is crazy.
This show's crazy. We were left with a big cliffhanger.
Yeah.
The transmission went through telling this Roger guy that L is dead.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes from here, brother. Let's jump right in to some of the comments that our patrons left us. We have a whole bunch to get through.
Yeah.
It's time to hear from the people. Let's go.
So the first comment comes to us from our wonderful patron, Shuchi. And Shuichi writes, as sad as it is, I really like the scene of Light smiling while looking straight into the eyes of dying L. Because in a way, it's a small victory for both of them. Light obviously did it to gloat to L, to show that he won, but for L, it might have brought him some peace. In this moment, L knows that he was right. Without solid proof, there was still a chance L was wrong. But still, L continued to suspect Light. Even when everyone was telling him it couldn't be Light and that he was wrong, he still trusted his instincts. And in this moment, he finally knows the truth. L isn't just being obsessive or odd, he was actually right about this. Then he dies. So is Shuichi saying that in that moment where Light smiled, that was hard proof for L? Because there can be an argument that there's still no hard proof in L's eyes.
Well, I mean, knowing how L operates, or at least how he did operate, you could feel that he knew something when he was staring into Light's eyes.
Yeah.
And Shuichi, I think, deduced that what L was feeling was that he was right.
Yeah.
And that this crazy person staring down at me is indeed Kira. And that may give me some peace because this isn't over.
Yeah.
My death doesn't mean this is over.
Yeah. And that moment where L smiled, I recently started watching a new series called Killing Eve.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
And in it, I don't know if any of you have watched Killing Eve, but one of the main characters who kills, right, who assassinates people, smiles at them right before she's about to kill them, or while she's in the process of killing them, like literally smiles out of pure joy and happiness and fulfillment. That's what that reminded me of.
Interesting. Is that a good series?
Yeah, I'm only a few episodes in so far. It's not bad.
Okay. I was going to say, we've seen that before with Light. Like when Ray Pember died.
Yep.
He just got so much joy out of just staring at him and letting him know who he was right before he died. Anyway.
Thank you, Shuichi.
Yeah, thank you so much. The next comment comes from our patron 520 Cat. And 520 Cat writes,
we're about to click on episode 27 right now after having watched the previous 26.
that's what we're about to do, man. Let's go see what's going to happen. This next episode is titled Abduction.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hopefully Kira Light gets abducted and put in a trunk.
Yeah.
And killed, tortured, slowly. Toenails ripped off. All that good stuff. All right, let's jump in, everybody. Episode number 27, Abduction. Here we go. Let's go.
What was that? Roger, what did you just say?
I'm afraid Elle is dead.
Can you turn it up a tiny bit more?
Yeah.
He's dead? But how?
Maybe.
Was it Kira? Did Kira kill him? Come on, Roger, you got to tell me.
Probably.
But he promised me he'd find Kira and execute him, and now you're telling me that he's been killed?
Mello!
Mello. So that's Mello right there.
If you can't win the game, if you can't solve the puzzle,
Near. Who's near?
then you're just a loser.
So, which of us did Elle pick, me or Near?
Oh.
If you can't
We
win.
hadn't chosen yet. And now that he's gone, I'm afraid he won't be able to. Mello, listen.
So Mello
You
and
two
Near.
Near. Can't the two of you work together?
All right, sounds good.
That's like Elle's child.
I see who Near takes after. Yeah.
It'll never work, Roger. We can't do this together. You know I don't get along with Near. We've always competed against each other. Always.
It's like us, Jared.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fine. Near should be the one to succeed Elle.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
He's not like me. He never gets emotional. He just uses his head like it's a game or a puzzle.
There you go.
He
You
just
got
finished it.
And as for me, I'm leaving this institution.
Wait, Mello!
Don't waste your breath. I'm almost 15 years old. It's time I started living my own life.
He said emancipate me.
All right, we found our next
Who
L.
happened to be nearby during
Jared,
Higuchi's
15 though.
Yeah.
At least Mello was 15.
Yeah.
That's incredibly young.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just met two new characters.
And
Near.
Mello just mentioned institution,
Yeah.
right? So is this an orphanage? Right? One of the ones that was perhaps founded by Watari?
Right.
And maybe these kids are bred and groomed to be L? Or succeed L?
Possibly. We also can't forget that Light joined the police force.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One thing real quick. Near, this new character we met, just said something that caught my attention. He said, if you can't win the puzzle or can't complete the puzzle, you're just a loser. So he seems to have the utmost confidence in the world. Let's see how he attacks this.
Yeah.
Rest. Overheard him talking about a note.
So he's taking over now, right? Near? Is that what he said?
A police officer who happened to be nearby during Higuchi's arrest overheard him talking about a notebook.
Oh my gosh.
If you write a person's name in it with their face in mind, that person will die.
So that's what you're saying this notebook of death actually is?
That's right. At this point, the Japanese police should have it in their possession.
Wow.
Mr. President, the current Al is a fake. He was created by the Japanese police to avoid confusion and panic
Oh,
amongst
okay.
various international police agencies. The real Al is dead.
Got it.
Yeah.
Director Mason, this boy, who is he?
Sir, Near is, well, in a sense, you could call him the true successor to Elle.
Wow.
All right, this is going national, Jared.
Crazy. The SPK
Special what?
provision.
Special provision for Kira. Handpicked with FBI and CIA agents along with Nier. Abduction.
But still, it's impossible for us to censor everything on the internet. And we haven't had any new leads in a while.
But posting names and faces online, I'm sorry, but if you ask me, it's the people doing that who deserve to die. But I guess that's never gonna happen. Kira gets a lot of his information from the internet, so he's not gonna kill those people.
Matsu, you silly, you've got it all backwards.
Still, I can imagine how some people must feel. To them, the world's become a good place for people who don't commit any crimes, or rather, it's a good place for innocent people who lead good lives.
Look who's talking.
It's more than that. Soon everyone in the world will think that way.
Are you all still talking about that Kita business? Please give it a rest for one afternoon, dear. Light, you too.
Huh?
His sister.
How's it going?
We were just having tea.
Oh, Light, Misa.
Hold up.
Seems like it's been forever, you two.
Wow,
my
she's
goodness.
grown.
Missed you guys.
I didn't realize this much time has
I
passed.
missed you
Right.
too. And you must be Mr. Matsuda, right?
Oh, that's me.
Wow, it's been a long time. Thank you for always taking such good care of my father.
Jeez, Sayu. You're all grown up. And pretty. Last time I saw you, you were this big.
Matsu, your face is going bright red.
It is? I mean, no way.
Well, you can forget it. I'll never let Sayu marry a cop.
Yes, that's right. I'd never want that for my daughter.
Really? Oh, man. I never got the chance to propose or even tell her I like her. You're too cruel to me, Mom and Dad.
Mom?
Anyway, I think you'd be a good
What's going
choice,
on here,
Matsuda.
Jay?
What? You really think so, Sayu?
Yep. In fact, I was thinking if you were a little younger, I might have considered going out with you sometime.
Wow.
Guess my little sister's all grown up, isn't she?
No kidding. She's already way more mature than Matsu. But of course, Light hasn't changed one bit. You're just as wonderful and handsome as when I first met you. You've already got a career and everything. Make it official. You should stop living together secretly and just get married already. I think that's a great idea.
A heartwarming scene from the most unfortunate family in the world.
Yes, what is it, Aizawa? Yes. Right. Okay. We have to go. Matsuda, Light, come with me.
Maybe they found out about the real successor.
Kidnapping? Involving who?
They got Director Takimura of the MPA. Not sure who's behind it.
Ah, damn it. As if we don't have enough on our plate already with the Kira case.
Are you sure about this?
Unfortunately, yeah. We got the call at 6:12. That was about 45 minutes ago. In the meantime, we were able to confirm that the call originated from the director's cell phone.
Did the kidnappers make any demands in terms of ransom?
They did. They want to trade the director for the notebook.
Oh,
Who's behind this? And for what reason?
Do you think it's Kira?
Maybe not. If the existence of the notebook has been leaked, there could be any number of people who'd want it for themselves.
But hang on. Dad, did you say anything to the director about the notebook?
Uh-oh.
We all agreed to keep the information between the six of us, so he didn't know, did he?
I never told the director, so he couldn't tell the kidnappers anything.
Someone knows about the Death Note. And beyond that, they know that the Japanese police have it. And now they've come to claim it for themselves.
Nier?
Notify every bureau in the police department, but only about the kidnapping itself.
Got it.
Maybe Nier is getting nearer.
yeah.
Has there been a call from the suspects?
No, there's a visitor here who wants to meet with Director Takimura.
What?
My name is John McEnroe. I'm an agent with the FBI. Of course, this is just an alias. As my assignment involves Kira, it's a necessary precaution.
Kira? Due to unforeseen circumstances, the director is unavailable. If it's acceptable, you could speak with me instead.
Very well, that's fine. Pardon me, I'll get straight to the point. The Japanese police have proven themselves to be unreliable. So in order to solve the Kira case, we want you to hand over the notebook to us.
So the FBI was behind it. Where did you take the director?
What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't know.
This is a serious criminal offense. What would the FBI gain by capturing the director of the Japanese NPA? And how do you
What the
know
hell is going on?
By the sound of things, it seems that the director of the Japanese police force has been kidnapped by someone. Specifically, someone who wants the notebook. All right, Commander Rester. Pass on this message through our agent. Suggest to the Japanese police that we would like to assist them in rescuing the director and apprehending the culprits. We'll take the notebook once we have the opportunity.
Roger that. Attention, this is headquarters. We have new orders for you.
John, I cannot get over the fact that Nier is so similar to L. Has to be related, or at least like brought up and raised the same exact way.
Oh no, that's his son.
Yeah. Or either his son, or they were raised in a cabinet.
In a cabinet.
Right?
Yeah. This is a kid. Yeah. They didn't give us Nier's age, but Mello told us he was 15.
Yeah.
This is a kid. Yeah. A brilliant kid, a genius.
Who is now basically leading the SPK.
Yeah.
Special provision for Kira.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, how things have changed.
Yeah. I'm liking it because L still feels alive to me.
Right.
Mello?
Who kidnapped? That's not Mello, is it?
That's Mello, right? Or no? Maybe not.
Has he decided to say anything yet? He told us the Japanese police have begun to wimp out on Kira. Looks like right now the only ones who are officially working for L are Soichiro Yagami, Kanzo Mogi, and Tota Matsuda. Isn't that right?
Yeah. There was also Ukita, but he was killed by Kira.
Right. And as top cop, somehow you didn't know that this notebook even existed, or that you had it.
Japanese cops must be a joke.
Of all the investigators on the task force,
I think
Deputy
it
Director
is.
Yagami would be the highest ranking, right?
Yeah.
My theory is that there are two notebooks out there. One of them is in Kira's possession, the other's with the NPA. We're gonna take both of them.
Don't worry. As long as we do what Mello says, there'll be no mistakes.
Mello, wow.
It's been a year and a half since he joined us, and in that entire time, he's never been wrong about anything.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but that's what's so weird. If he was able to bring us the head of a mafia boss that even Kira himself couldn't kill, why the hell would he even need the notebook to begin with?
It's not just the notebook I'm after. I want to eliminate my competition.
Who, Nier?
I will be the best. I don't care what it takes. I'll beat Nier by any means necessary.
Oh snap. I sense a little bit of evil in Mello.
Oh yeah.
An evil streak.
What if he ends up working with Kira?
Right.
Where are we and how did we get here, Jared?
Yeah.
What is going on?
No idea.
We're definitely in a different arc.
Yes.
Completely different arc.
All right. We have a note here that says, Death Note, how to use it. If you just write die of accident for the cause of death, the victim will die from a natural accident after 6 minutes and 40 seconds from the time of writing it.
Pretty basic knowledge up to this point, right?
Yeah.
If you write die of accident, okay. All right, this one says, even though only one name is written in the death note, if it influences and causes other humans that are not written in it to die, the victim's cause of death will be a heart attack. Okay.
Interesting. All right, are we starting over here?
That's what it sort of feels like. I mean, we are starting over a new investigation.
Yeah.
So
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. But it did say earlier on that Nier has been collecting his own research for the past 3 years.
Yeah, I found that interesting as well.
Yeah.
I find their names quite interesting as well. Nier and Mello.
Yeah.
Mello doesn't seem like he's so mellow.
No.
And Nier seems like he works from afar, but that he may be closing in and getting nearer.
I think you're onto something there.
Fascinating names.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Boss! Shut up. Can't you see that I'm busy? I'm sorry, but Eddie and I were talking for a minute, and it looks like Takemura hung himself with his tie somehow.
What's wrong with you? Just great. What are we supposed to do with a dead hostage?
No, this'll be just fine.
Huh?
If Kira is responsible for this, we know he can't touch us since he doesn't know our names or faces. That's why he went after Takemura instead. That means Kira is someone who knows about the kidnapping. That should make things rather interesting.
He loves chocolate.
So what are we gonna do, Mello?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna kidnap Soichiro Yagami's daughter, Sayu Yagami.
Oh. Wait a minute. Who was Takemura? That wasn't the director, was it?
We're gonna kidnapping.
I'm just going to replay this scene because it was a bit confusing.
Just great. What are we supposed to do with a dead?
But Eddie and
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Boss! Shut up. Can't you see that I'm busy? I'm sorry, but Eddie and I were talking for a minute, and it looks like Takemura hung himself with his tie somehow.
Takemura.
What's wrong with you? Just great. What are we supposed to do with a dead hostage?
No, this'll be just fine. If Kira is responsible for this, we know he can't touch us since he doesn't know our names or faces. That's why he went after Takemura instead. That means Kira is someone who knows about the kidnapping. That should make things rather interesting.
So Kira actually killed
I'll tell you
Takemura.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna kidnap Soichiro Yagami's daughter, Sayu Yagami.
All right, this will be a game changer.
I'm just going to sit back on this one, brother. There's a lot of information coming our way.
Find any leads on either director Takemura or
He's the director. Okay.
Things are getting pretty weird. I mean, they should have contacted us by now with further demands, but still nothing.
We know one thing. I found out the real name of the FBI agent, John McEnroe. According to his personnel file, he's actually called Larry Connors.
Well, that's good to know.
He's also a genuine agent. His background and credentials check out. On top of that, the director of the FBI has offered to help us rescue Director Takemura. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to trust them.
Oh,
But the
boy.
director should already be dead by now.
Oh, he is.
Why haven't the kidnappers said anything? Are they gonna give up on the deal just because they lost their bargaining chip? I didn't think our opponents would be such pushovers. Remember, Dad, and the rest of you too, we're gonna have to be extremely careful. The director might not have known about the notebook, but he does know who was originally working with Al. It's possible the kidnappers might come after us.
I'll be a good girl and go to bed by myself, okay?
Good night.
Good night, everyone!
Guess I'll hang out around here.
It just occurred to me, we're not the only ones in danger here. Our families are at risk.
A call from the director's cell phone. It must be the kidnappers. Quick, Aizawa!
Got it. Tracing.
This is Yagami.
Look, about trading the director in exchange for the notebook, the deal's been cancelled. Takemura is dead.
You bastards! What did you do?
It's only cancelled, though, regarding the director. The new deal is this.
Oh, snap.
Notebook for Sayu Yagami. Seeing as you're the deputy director of the Japanese police, it would be stupid to ask you not to call the cops. But you had better handle this on your own, without backup. If I see the police making any big movements in the next little while, I'll kill your daughter. That's right, just as easily as we killed the director. I'll send you a photo of Takemura's corpse to prove I mean business. Take a good look. I'll contact you tomorrow.
Wait!
Damn, they got me.
Yeah.
They used the director's death as an opportunity to get to Sayu.
Looks like things are getting interesting again.
Sir, I can't
can't believe they go this far. Damn them.
Yes, coming. Darling, you usually never call from your work phone. Is something the matter? Huh? Sayu?
I don't know. Now that you mention it, she is late coming home.
Sayu.
Dad, are you okay? I've just realized something.
That it's your fault?
It was Kidda who killed the director, not the kidnappers. He probably did it because he doesn't want the notebook to fall into the wrong hands. Kidda claims to be justice. He wouldn't want the notebook used by someone evil. If he killed the director, then it's reasonable to assume he has ways of obtaining information from within the police force.
This guy is
That means
crazy.
We should be the ones who investigate this. We leave the police out of it. Otherwise...
Kira will find out about it and probably kill the hostage.
Right, and we can't take that chance.
This is getting very complex.
Here.
Spooky.
We've just received a report that the director of the Japanese police agency has been killed.
I see. By whom?
By whom? The kidnappers, of course. Who else?
It'd be interesting if it turned out to be Kira.
Hmm?
That's a very good point. The police won't be trading their notebook if the hostage is dead, so it protects Kira's interests.
Are those
And
matches?
if it is in fact Kira, they can narrow down our list of suspects significantly. It's a very good point. The police won't be trading their notebook if the hostage is dead, so it protects Kira's interests. And if it is in fact Kira, they can narrow down our list of suspects significantly.
Hmm?
By the way, Commander Rester, have you been able to determine his whereabouts yet?
Not yet. We were able to confirm that he left the institution 4 years ago, but nothing beyond that.
Very well. That clinches it.
What?
Mello, you never change. You always overlook the most important things because you let your emotions get the better of you. Or perhaps you're not even involved in this case. How could you leave your photo behind at the orphanage?
This is Yagami.
Your daughter has finally arrived. It's about time.
What do you mean?
You already have a pretty good idea of where we are, don't you? We'll make the exchange here. Come to LA by yourself in 2 days, and of course, bring the notebook with you.
I won't make the trade unless I'm sure my daughter's safe. I want to talk to her right now.
How about this? I'll send you another photo. That should satisfy you.
Poor Sayu.
Yeah, man.
Sayu.
Yeah, what's she gonna do now?
We've
Light.
narrowed the call down to 5th Street in LA.
I just checked out the show that was playing in the background. And it's being broadcast right now on a local LA station. They must have shown us that so we'd know the photo was recent.
Thank goodness. At least we know she's still alive. That's reassuring.
I'm taking the notebook to Los Angeles. It's my decision, both as deputy director of the Japanese police force and as Sayu Yagami's father. I'll take full responsibility for the consequences. That's my final word.
Wait, Dad. Before we do anything, we have to come up with a plan.
He's right, Chief. We can't rush in.
But I have to be in LA in 2 days. We don't have time.
So what you're telling me is that Kira killed Takemura, not the kidnappers?
I'm simply putting it forward as a possibility. If it does turn out to be true, then it means Kidda must be getting his information from the Japanese police.
Yes?
This is Elle.
I don't believe it. It's Elle.
I've already heard what investigator John McEnroe, or rather Larry Connors, had to say to Deputy Director Yagami in regards to the notebook and the Kira case.
Will you help us with the investigation into NPA Director Takemura's murder?
I see. Well,
Pass me the phone.
I love his voice.
Yeah.
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L number 2.
L number 2. Because he obviously knows it's not the real L.
Yep.
What do you mean by that? Who is this?
There's really no point in trying to hide it. We are a new organization known as the SPK, or Special Provision for Kidda. It was established to find and capture Kidda without the help of L.
Furthermore, 7 of our top members already know of Elle's death.
They do? Where'd they hear that? Who the hell told them?
As for myself, I am at the center of the SPK. You can address me as N.
N? Who is this guy? Is he joking? But this strange feeling. What is it?
Wow. We're back in the game.
Oh yeah, everybody's back in the game.
Yeah, this is no longer L versus Kira. This is N versus Kira.
Yeah. Could I make a quick observation?
Yes.
When Nier just said, you can address me as N.
Yeah.
It made me think of the alphabet.
Right.
And you have L, M, N.
Yeah.
M is directly in between L and N.
Matsuda. Who's
Mello.
M? Hello. Ah! That's a great observation.
He's getting in between, like, what's going on here?
LMN.
So L, Light, is playing the second L,
Yeah.
or he's trying to pass himself off as the first one. But Mello is out there wreaking havoc, getting in between Nier's investigation.
Yeah.
So this is so complicated, brother.
Yeah.
I'm barely following along.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
No, I mean, this is, we're back where we started.
Yeah.
Part of me feels like Nier, or N, obviously due to his age, maybe, he's a bit more, I don't know what the word is, a bit more lively in a way than L.
Oh, yeah.
Right? A bit more mentally there, mentally fresh.
Fresh.
Right? We saw how L was drained. He got defeated. Light just put him through the ringer. Here we're seeing Nier, or N, build match castles.
Oh, yes.
Right? Whereas L was just stacking food.
And eating it.
That's
a great point.
Yeah. So I feel like this is going to be another epic showdown and hunt.
Yeah. That's an interesting point, Jared. It almost felt like L, the real L, got burnt out.
Yeah.
Like he burned himself out. And you have the matches here. They're not lit. There's a whole bunch of them just waiting to be lit.
Right.
This guy is fresh as ever.
Yes.
This kid.
Yes.
But guess what, Jared? Who's not burnt out and who has never seemed to be burnt out?
Kira Light.
Light. The light has never turned off.
Yeah.
Light is like a street light. Except even street lights turn off. So maybe Light is like one of those lights that never turn off.
In Vegas.
In Vegas. Sometimes I'll walk around, not Vegas, but anywhere, and I'll just see lights and think, oh wow, that light stays on 24/7.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't. Until it dies out, but then it's replaced once again.
Right.
But some lights just have the ability to stay on 24/7 for years.
Yeah.
Which I find incredible.
Yeah.
And interesting in the context of this show.
All right.
Damn, this is...
If the introduction of Iber and Weddy felt like season 2, this feels like season 3.
Right.
With Mello and Nier.
Yeah, I feel like that would have made much more sense in our heads.
Yeah.
Because you never know when to expect to meet new characters or what.
Yeah.
The SPK. Okay.
Nier was sitting down with the president.
Yeah.
Of the United States, I assume.
Of the U.S.
Right? And then the director of the FBI or CIA.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, everybody. So the director was kidnapped and Kira killed him. And everything seems to be closing in on Light's actual family.
Yeah.
So he sort of shot himself in his own foot, and now he's trying to create a new plan.
Yep.
But he's playing so many different roles, like he's gonna lose track, it feels.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to this next episode, everybody. It's titled Impatience. So we're gonna go watch that. Thank you so much for watching this one with us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think? What did we misinterpret? Can you help us out a bit in keeping all the characters straight and this entire arc? Please help us out a bit without spoiling anything. We'll see you soon, everybody.
We love you. Do not forget, be kind.
And keep an open mind. Peace.